Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be giving you my review on part 1 of season 5 of Lucifer. It dropped today on Netflix and it was great. It literally took me all day to watch the entire first half, all 8 episodes. I just got done watching it. Holy smokes, that was a lot of fun and so great. Oh man. Oh, now of course, before I go on, of course, please be warned, I will be discussing spoilers, character reveals, plot details, all that jazz. So basically, this is an extremely spoiler-filled review. So if you have not finished the first half of season 5, if you're still watching it or if you haven't started it yet, do not keep watching or listening to this video because I'm going to be dropping some bombshells that I do not want ruined for anybody. So you have been warned. That being said, let's jump right back into it. So great to have our favorite devil back along with the rest of our wonderful gang of awesome characters. It's funny, it doesn't feel that long ago that we left off with Lucifer. Of course, I was late to joining this particular bandwagon. I did not watch it when it was on Fox. I only recently watched it within the past couple months. With lockdown, I've been at home like most of you, and I've had lots of time on my hands. And one of the many new shows that I've watched were the first 4 seasons of Lucifer. And after the first season, I could see why this was such a popular show and how likable Lucifer and all the characters are. And I've just been in love with it ever since. So I was late to joining this party and bandwagon, but I sure am glad I hopped on. So regarding this first half, it was great. I absolutely loved the fact that Chloe and Amenadiel were immediately suspicious or could see right through Michael's bullshit that he was not Lucifer. And I'm so glad that Chloe's first, this is going to sound weird to say, but her first sexual experience with Lucifer was not with Michael. For a second there, I really thought they were going to go the whole way. But just as Mazikeen said, Chloe is a very smart human, and she saw right through that bullshit. So I absolutely love the fact that Chloe knows and realized that Lucifer never betrayed her, never slept with Mazikeen. That was all Michael, and she was able to see right through that BS, as was Amenadiel. Because I'm like, come on, Amenadiel knows his other siblings. He would know Michael. And obviously, he was able to see through that as well. So I'm so glad that within the first 2 episodes, they immediately cleared that up for us. They also cleared up the question that I had on my mind when I first saw the trailer for this first half of this season. Did Lucifer send Michael up intentionally, or did Michael take advantage of the situation? And the answer is Michael took advantage of the situation when he got sick of hearing all of the praise that Lucifer was getting in heaven from his other siblings and everyone else saying, isn't it great, he's back in hell? And Michael is now taking advantage of that to upend Lucifer's life. And at first it was just to mess with him, and now it seems like he wants to destroy him. And of course that's just made for exciting TV for us viewers. And I also loved how they were able to continue with even though there's an overall storyline with the conflict between Michael and Lucifer, we still got some episodic episodes. I really enjoyed the 1940s film noir episode. That was great. So great seeing the actress brought back who played Charlotte. That was so wonderful. My one complaint about the first half of this season, as much as I enjoyed it, which was very much, I feel like we did not get enough Trixie. Like, she was there peppered throughout parts of the first half of this season, but what made those other seasons so great is that we got lots of awesome scenes with Trixie and Lucifer, Trixie and Mazikeen, Trixie and her parents, but mostly the scenes between Trixie, Lucifer, and Mazikeen are such highlights of the series for me and many of us. And I feel like we didn't really get that in this first half of this season. Now that could change in the second half of new episodes. When we're going to get those, God only knows. Well, maybe we can ask him now that he's finally entered the picture with the awesome Dennis Haybert. So glad to see God finally enter the equation after all these seasons. I mean, it's like, the show's been on for like 5 years now, and it's like God is finally entering the picture. You think he's been watching, seeing, and hearing all of this unfold before him since season 1, and he's done nothing to intervene or stop it. I mean, they keep saying he works in mysterious ways. Well, maybe he's finally had enough of it where he's come down to enter the picture. I did love the line of the last episode just now where he said, "Children, enough. You know how much I hate seeing you fight." In his super commanding voice. And what a better, more perfect actor than to have Dennis Haybert with his rich, commanding voice be the voice of God. So excellent casting decision there. Really looking forward to seeing more of him in the second half of this season. When we'll get that, who the hell knows? But wow, what a great first half that was. I absolutely lost it when right before Chloe and Lucifer could hook up, they're called away to the crime scene, the death of the DJ, and one of the first things Ella says is blue balls, and Lucifer's like, "Oh, you too." Oh, seeing shit like that makes me love this show. And of course, there was too many little clips to comment like that. But I also thought it was hysterical how he had a whole whiteboard called Operation Dan Payback after he shot him. And Dan, he finally learned the truth and understandably did not take it so well and was easily manipulated by Michael. But I think he did come back to the light once he saw Lucifer's true nature and realized just how much he does indeed care for Chloe. What's going to happen in the second half? Who the hell knows? But now that God has entered the picture, I think shit is really going to go down, and I'm looking forward to it, as I hope you guys are as well. So what did you think of the first half of the season? Did it live up to your expectations? Did you not really care for it? I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and staying cool out there. It is hot as hell outside. I wonder if this is the same weather that it is for Lucifer's hell. All right, guys, take care. Lucifer is now streaming on Netflix. You don't want to miss it. It's fun. Have a great day. And, of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.